everybody. Welcome back. We are here with my second guest. Hello, it's Angela.
Hello.
With Eternal Photography.
Eternal Inspiration Photography.
Eternal Inspiration Photography, not internal. We just discussed how different those two words are. So tell me a little bit about your business and your services.
Well, I'm a wedding events photographer, so I photograph weddings and events. I start with the brides all the way from their engagement, and I see them all the way through the process. So I do everything from, I organize templates, I make and design templates for cards, save the dates, invitations, thank yous. I can provide canvases, prints, albums.
Oh, man.
Kind of like an all...
One-stop
One-stop
shop
shop.
for photos.
Yeah.
I love it. So, and you're located and based in Fresno?
In Clovis.
In Clovis.
Yes, but I do travel all throughout. I'll travel anywhere. I've been all the way throughout California, from Auburn all the way down to San Diego. I'm waiting for that Hawaii call.
I'm waiting for that Hawaii call, too. We'll go together.
Yeah.
We'll double team.
I'll take your pictures.
Perfect. Ooh. Okay, first of all, what is your contact information? How people get a hold of you?
Well, they can either call me, and I don't know if the prompt's going to be at the bottom of the screen or not, but you can either call me at that number, or they can go to the website, which is eternalinspirationphoto.com.
Eternal
Inspiration Photo.com.
So you have all kinds of things to show us. You said, so there's magnets, there's save the date cards.
Yes. Magnets are kind of the newest thing that has come out, because it's easy to just put it on your refrigerator and you don't exactly forget about it, but you don't have to be like, where's that card? Where's that invitation card? Yeah, so it's a save the date, or it could be the invitation as well. If you still are traditional and like the cards, we can go ahead and make you cards as well, either both-sided or just one-sided, whatever your choice is. And then I also do a little bit of, a little more creative. Cool. So something like this, I don't know if there's a glare on there or not. This is put on just a piece of wood, and then we can put an old attachment to hang on your wall or something like that. But that's just one little creative little way to display your once-in-a-lifetime memories. I also bring props with me to engagements and to weddings. So if you wanted to do like a thank you or something like that, you guys each hold it. Or the Mr. Mrs. Those. And then like just married.
So. See, she brings it all. She does it all. So a lot of these photos are outdoors. Is there a specific place you like to go, or is it just kind of anywhere?
I will go anywhere. I do have in studio. Okay. I prefer to do on location because scenery, such as this one, is so pretty, and the colors are so vibrant. But yeah, I've done some gorgeous ones inside the studio.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it could be anywhere from the traditional Woodward Park that a lot of people go to. But I also like to go up to Yosemite. I did some gorgeous shots in Yosemite on November 1st. We drove through rain, drove through snow, and then by the time we got down to the valley there, it was beautiful.
Perfect.
The sun came out. And
don't you love that? Good old California.
Yeah.
So any advice when you are planning an outdoor shoot? Is there a specific time of day that's best to be outside? Or
There is. You don't want direct sunlight. So typically between noon and 2, the sun is kind of right above you. So depending on where you are, and if there's cloud coverage, then it's great. But we don't want the blotchy sun to be in your face and to be blinding, because a lot of times,
face.
Yeah, and
yeah, that's not cute.
Yeah, sorry for that, but yeah. So yeah, I would say first thing in the morning, depending on the weather and the time of year, 8:30 to 11 is good, and then of course evening sunset photos are also a favorite of mine.
Romantic.
Yeah,
beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
Now, when clients contact you the first time, what's kind of the process in booking you? What kind of questions should people be asking? Things to keep in mind when they're booking a photographer?
Well, I like to get to know my couples. I want to know how they met. I want to know what their favorite colors are. I want to know everything about their wedding, everything from the theme to what kind of table decor they have, because I love weddings so much. And then I'm like, show me your dress. I want them to, text me a picture of their dress. Just I like to be involved in the whole process. I think that being involved with the bride and groom throughout the entire process is extremely important. You don't want to not have open lines of communication, because I'm with the brides, mainly the brides, but the brides and the grooms the entire day, every moment. I might step away just here or there just to either catch a picture of, we'll say they're in the restroom or something. I'm not going to be in there with them, but to capture them doing something, capture them doing, guests doing something fun.
Do you have a painting to hold up here?
Oh, the canvas. This right here. This actually was.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. I don't know if the green screen.
See
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So yeah, this was actually the third wedding I'd ever done, and this pose was very popular, and a lot of the brides really like it, which is why I decided to bring it, because I like the pose.
Where is this?
This is at La Salva Beach. Up north. a little
So
bit.
pretty.
Yeah,
You do go everywhere.
I do. I love traveling.
Somebody one day, beach the next.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I like to travel. I like new places.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, professionally,
there's a story.
yes, there is a story. I actually I did daycare for 17 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then I kind of started doing a little bit with photography for my daycare kids. And then that was about 3.5 years ago. And almost 3 years ago, I did my first wedding. And so from that wedding, I ended up booking 26 weddings the rest of that year.
gosh.
So it kind of just like exploded, and I was excited that other people saw my passion for, for photography and making weddings look like dreams come true. So
Oh, look, she's so sweet. I want to get married again. I'm going to tell my husband. It's time for the big wedding.
I know a great photographer.
I think I just met one.
We have some photos. If you like those.
Okay, we've got
great,
some
great.
examples we're going to put up for you to kind of check out some of the work. What
Yeah,
are we
there's-
looking at?
That's an engagement session I did.
Okay.
I actually just finished their wedding. That's Heather and Aaron, and they were married on November 22nd.
Oh, congratulations, little
I
newlyweds.
know. That's another engagement session, and that was taken out at the Mission in Carmel.
Okay.
Yeah, they were a pretty hot couple. Very spicy.
Oh,
Yeah.
OMG. Oh, another beach shot.
Yeah, Sandra and Ricky. That was a while ago. They just had their first baby.
Do you get to do they ever ask you
Yes.
to do like their baby pictures
They
too?
asked me to come back and do the newborn pictures. I did a maternity session.
So you're like so a part of this
Yes.
huge moment in their life.
Yes,
That's
I
so
am.
cool.
I've become part of their family, and they definitely become a part of mine. So
Wow.
it's a big, huge EIP family.
Did you ever expect that to happen when you kind of got into doing the wedding part of photography?
I hoped it did.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was going to come from it, but I definitely hoped that it would be a never-ending door, that they would always come back so I can see how their families have grown. And
Yeah.
everything.
Look at all these cute. So how do people find you? Is it a lot of word of mouth? Is it?
It is a lot of word of mouth. I do have ads on Craigslist and Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Facebook great?
It is.
Get it out there.
Yeah.
Very neat. And we got black and white.
Yes, this couple's very dear to my heart. They called me almost last minute, and when they contacted me after the wedding, and she had requested all the pictures of her father. They had found out that he ended up having cancer. And one of the things I love about my job is like I said, I'm capturing memories that they can take with them forever.
Yeah.
And so when this bride unfortunately found out about her father, it hit home that one of the last celebratory moments that they had was at her wedding and her reception that I was able to capture.
Yeah.
And he ended up passing a few weeks later, and so that was like a gift that I gave them that I didn't even know I was going to give them. So a lot of people will, just take pictures with their phones and whatnot, and whether you do it that way or you get a professional photographer, I mean, of course, I'm going to say get a professional photographer.
Of course.
But just take pictures, because these memories, they're only going to happen once, whether it's your wedding or it's baby's first steps.
I've been involved in the wedding scene for a while, painting faces and such. But I know that with the camera phones, some photographers ask that the guests not take photos during the ceremony when they're trying to capture those really once-in-a-lifetime moments because of the flash of all these other cameras. Have you ever run into that, and how do you...
I have. I've actually been pushed out of the way by guests.
Oh, good. Okay.
I don't think they do it intentionally. They're just caught up in the moment, I don't ever request that I be the only person with a camera at a wedding. That's just not my style. There have been moments where I've been taking pictures, and a very intimate moment, first dance, and I have someone following right behind them with the camera, and it kind of breaks my heart, because this couple who wants a picture of just them on their first dance, have all these people, or just one person in particular, kind of photobombing this, unknowingly, and obviously doing it in a very loving way. But it could be difficult and challenging to work around people who want to capture the moment as much as I do. So.
Man. Oh, everybody thinks they're a photographer.
Everyone can be a photographer. Just not me. Okay.
So, what would you say is kind of the biggest mistake you see when brides are looking for photographers? Because I know, as a makeup artist, sometimes people, my cousin can do it. What's kind of the photography? What's their big...
They are absolutely right. Their cousin can take their photos, and so can their mom, or, a friend from work. They can. The one thing that stands out to me when people say that, I just want every bride and groom to have the best photographic memories of that day. That's only going to happen once. I want them to have the best of that. So if they genuinely feel that they can get the best from their coworker or their cousin, then please get that. I encourage you to do that. If you question at all that you might need to go a different route and hire a professional photographer, then at least reach out and see. A lot of brides are worried financially, photographers are $6,000 and whatnot. Just putting it out there, I do not have a package that's $6,000. I'm definitely budget friendly. I believe brides deserve that. They deserve to have beautiful memories that they can afford.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they do that because of finances.
Right.
Don't think that you can't have what you want because it's not sitting in your bank account right now.
That's so. I like the way she just words everything. Just make everything so nice. How about your number one piece of advice when brides come? Is there specific questions you want them to make sure they're asking?
To see a photograph. Okay. The internet can make everything look so beautiful.
Yeah.
And being that I work on the internet and Photoshop and do all that kind of stuff, I know that we can definitely make things look different. And enhance a lot of things. So seeing something in person makes a big difference as far as the quality that any photographer is going to give you. And then also where you're going to print your images from. If you purchase prints from your photographer, from me, or if you print them somewhere else on your own. So if you wanted to take your images and get them printed, I would highly suggest and only suggest that you go to a professional lab. Yeah, I would
leave it to the professionals. That's the advice.
Yeah, don't skimp on your wedding photo prints.
Yeah,
definitely don't skimp on those.
Well, thank you so much. You're my second guest on my very first show. I'm so glad that you could come. Before we leave, one more time, what's the best way to contact you?
By phone. Phone number is 559-940-9226, or by email at eternal inspirationphoto.com.
Eternal.
Oh, and you can see me also at the wedding show, the Wedding Expo in Kerman on January 30th.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you again so much for
You're
coming.
welcome. Thank you.
We're going to go to another quick break, and we'll be right back.